Hi there, I'm back again. And now I want to talk a little bit about what love is. Now, love is a very, I wouldn't say complex, but it is very, it has many facets to it. It's not one word. I can't just tell you, like if I pick up the dictionary and I go, what is love? It will tell me love is blah, 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 right? But it is not just one word. Love is a compilation of many words that describe ideas. For example, if I say that love is patience, so to say, okay, love is patience. But is it only patience? No. We would like to have patience in our love, right? We want to be able to listen to somebody that we care about, that we want certain things for, that we have feelings for. I mean, the most common definitions of love is an intense feeling or affection for someone else. Probably that is the definition in the dictionary. And although that is true, it is not only that. Because, like I said, if I say, love has patience, patience is a component of our love, right? If we don't have patience with the people that we love, that we can only tolerate them for 2 minutes before you go, I don't want to hear your crap. A classic example of that is where people have different ideologies. Imagine a mixed couple of different religions, a Muslim and a Jewish guy, got together and they are trying to negotiate their deep affection for one another in those parameters, right? The Muslim parameter and the Jewish parameter. Now, normally, I would say these mixed couples of different backgrounds tend to not bring up religion at all, to not irritate the other or offend the other by their upbringing. Similarly, when you have a Republican and a Democrat fall in love, boom. And there's been a few couples that have been of different parties that I heard of one couple, I forgot their names, but they were political commentators, and they had opposing political viewpoints. And they were able to maintain their love within the parameters of different ideologies, and not only having opposing ideologies, they constantly have to talk about it because that's their profession, political commentator. And they have to navigate their love within those parameters. So patience, we understand that we have to kind of if we do want to love somebody and be around them and be part of their lives, we have to be patient. Maybe your situation is not as opposed with the person or persons you're with, your family member, which happens all the time, right? Around the holidays, family gets together and we have different opposing viewpoints. We have a homosexual, we got a lesbian, we got a Democrat, we got a Jewish guy, we got a Republican, we have an independent, we have atheists, We have people all kinds. And when they get together, boom, fire. Ooh. Although they love enough, there's enough love there that they still come together, and although they may never bring it up and go home, our love is greater than our division. It is. And try to work it out. Okay. So patience is a component of love, obviously. Another component, a big component of love, is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very big component of love. Why? Because there's always going to be something that causes something between you. Right? You told me I looked ugly. You told me I looked fat. You said I was stupid, that I overeat. I watch too much TV. I always want to play golf. I always want to do drugs. I want to drink too much. Whatever it is, right? There's always something that, even though you love the person that you're with or around, there's going to be issues that come up that if you don't have forgiveness and go, well, okay, I'm going to put it behind our love. For the sake of love, I'm going to put it behind us and kind of put it aside and move forward. Now, yes, that is a valid thing, right? Forgiveness causes reconciliation, right? You can reconciliate whatever it is with forgiveness. Another big component with love is affection. Normally, when one person loves another person, there's a smile, there is a certain amount of openness to receive them. You want to receive them into you, into your life. You want to entertain them. You want to hear their words. You want to hear their experiences. You want to share in their joy. Oh, I went on vacation. No, tell me about it. Show me the pictures. You had a baby? Oh, show me the, you want to share. You want to let it kind of like, work within your heart to receive them, right? That is another great thing in love. Another great thing in love is passion. Passion. Now, normally passion is shared between a partner, and it's an intimate way. I don't want to talk about what intimate is. It's up to you what intimate is. But you're with another human being and you're intimate. Now, that has been normally described as what love is, right? I love you, baby. Oh, yeah. And then you go on to the next woman. Oh, baby, I love you. I don't know. Or you have intimate relationship with other people or with multiple partners. I don't know. Is that love, intimacy with other people? Sexual intimacy with other people? Is that love? I will say that it can be. It can be. But it's not for me to say what it is. It's for you to say. You're the master of your love, right? If you say it's love, it's love. If you say it's lust, it's lust. If you're unsure, then you're unsure. But that doesn't describe love. Now let's look at something else. Sympathy and empathy. That's where you put yourself in the other person's shoes to understand, to have an understanding with that other person. You want to understand this other person, so you sympathize, you empathize with their situation. If you met your investor friend and he goes, oh, I took a bath, I put all my money into Bitcoin and it took a dive, now I'm broke. You empathize with them. You sympathize with their dilemma. Or if you have a friend that just broke up with their partner and had to leave their children behind and do things that they probably didn't want to do. And you want to sympathize and empathize with their loss and their loneliness and their separation from that all that they know to their new existence of without this person. Happens all the time. I know when I was in a relationship and I broke it off and the other person was devastated. It was a terrible time knowing that they felt that way because I couldn't go on anymore. Now, there's a lot of empathy there. If you did have love for, if you did have love for somebody, and you have to withdraw that love, you feel bad. Then you have to go, wow, love is something that you would say that once love, always love. Once you love somebody, you always love them. I guess on your best day, if that could be true, you're a better person than I have been in the past. I would love to be able to have that kind of way of thinking. But we know that people come and go out of our lives for whatever reason. Some of them we reluctantly push out of our lives. Some of them elect to leave us. And so many other reasons why it happens. And those are those kind of relationships. Usually when you have a friend that's non-sexual in nature, usually can keep those relationships for a lot longer for some reason. Or relationships with your children, because the bond is bigger. So those are different types of components of love that we still are in a gray area in our hearts and our minds, right? That we have to deal with them to continue being a loving individual. Just because I had to end a long-term relationship with a partner, do I treat everybody else that wasn't my partner without love? I noticed that a lot of us, when we have a breakup in what we consider our love life, our personal, intimate relationships, that once the relationship is broken up, it is broken. And it never repairs itself. Only on extraordinary cases that people have enough love to understand, yes, I know I wasn't the right person for you. I want you to go on. I want you to find your happiness. And Godspeed, go, do it. I don't want to hurt you no more. I hurt you too much. And you do make those things, those decisions, hopefully out of love. Let me continue on. Tolerance. Tolerance is closely resembled to empathy. Is being to take someone else. Maybe they're abrasive. Maybe they're are sarcastic. maybe they convey ugly thoughts, or they convey thoughts contrary to your own thoughts. Now, we could go tell them to go take a hike, go somewhere else, but if you have something called love, you'll have some tolerance. You go, well, I don't agree with you. I don't wish you no harm. You're entitled to your opinion, but it doesn't agree with mine. And you could not hate this person, because you never want to generate hate, because we all understand that hate is a contrary feeling or energy than love's energy. Love energy is a positive energy, right? Love's positive energy wants peace. Definitely wants peace. It doesn't want conflict. Love's energy wants us to be at peace with one another. That even though I may not believe what you believe, even though you are a communist American, and I don't believe in communism, I won't hate you. I'll even accept you being a senator or a governor or even a president or Supreme Court judge, and we will hear your point of view. We'll try to overcome you, but we won't try to silence you, because that's not good either. Trying to silence someone else's expression of who they are, what they believe, is not an expression of love. It's difficult, no doubt. It's very difficult. So let me continue on love's other attributes. I had a whole list of about maybe 30 different things that I think that love encompasses. Now, I'm going to come back when I'm better prepared and give you more of those things that love is. But the main things that I gave you, right? Love is forgiveness, is understanding, it's compassion, understanding, empathy, intimacy. If not intimacy, affection. Because affection you could give to your dog, affection you could give to your friend, you could even have affection for your boss, you could even have affection for your enemy or your perceived enemy. But you shouldn't have any enemies. Somebody with love tends to have no predator out there. Although there is. We know that there are predators that want to destroy your lives. And we want to use our love to protect ourselves from those things. So, one of the main things that I failed to mention, which I should have mentioned first, is love is powerful. Love is an entity unto itself that we allow to be within our hearts. And it has much access to our mind as we will allow it to be. Right? We want it to have access to our feelings, our intelligence, our affection, and all the other things. We want to give it access, we can. We want to give it access to our hands so we could do the things that love needs to do. We want to give it access to our mouth to say the things that we want love to say. So I could keep on, and I probably will in other videos. But as far as love, and then this is as far as I want to take it right now. I gave you a lot of things of what love is. That love is powerful. Love has a desire to have a place in your heart, to work alongside you. Because if it doesn't work alongside you, what do you have? What do we have as a human race to try to make our humanity better? Weapons don't do it, right? Heavily armed against our enemies, our perceived enemies, is not the answer. Economic warfare, religious warfare, political warfare, and all the other things that man has contrived to separate us, to gain power, to have power. Now, as we probably have come to understand that power and happiness, I don't know, sometimes they don't get along. Because when you want power, you have no friend. You have no love. It's all encompassing. You just want to sustain it. Just like a junkie wants to sustain his drug habit. So don't look for power, look for love. If you really want power, look for the power of love in your heart. So this is as far as I'm going to take it today. Hopefully this has worked in your heart and your mind, that you can move forward as a better person tomorrow and utilize the other tools that I have mentioned in my other video, the power of love, and where that power comes from. Go look at it, and hopefully that'll help you even further.